If you have Mercury as a nakshatra lord, then this is more about how you go about your work in a very planned manner, in a very logical manner, in a very practical manner, but in a very educated manner. This is all about being very, very data oriented, very, very research oriented. Many people who have the 10th lord, the 10th house being ruled by a nakshatra whose lord is Mercury, if they approach their work, especially the better performing ones, you will find these people will be the one who are very, very data backed. So they will look at the slices of data in various manners. They will look in depth. They will carry out a detailed analysis. They will try to look for logical answers, logical solutions. They will also compare performances using data. They will compare customer satisfaction using data. So most of their decisions will be data oriented and will also go with numbers. These are number driven people. They are facts driven people, and they will not go with supporting some fallacies just because somebody thinks very strongly about something. Here there is no feeling, there is no role for gut feeling. This is more about being data oriented, going about in the logical manner, in a very practical manner, in a very planned manner. So these people will be able to see what's coming after a year, 2 years, or even 3 years, because the data shows the trend. So these are the people who will do a strong trend analysis. They will have most of their data will be in Excel forms. They will have graphs which are ready, and their presentations will also be very, very crisp, very, very data oriented, and very, very logical. And hence these people, many of them score over others because they go with their numbers. They are very, very strong, and they are very logical, and they are very, very communicative. They know how to present their score or their case in a very strong manner. And these people are able to market themselves very, very strongly. These are not the people who are running around the office with files in their hand just to leave an impression on the superiors that this person seems to be always running, always very, very busy. This person is very, very hardworking. They leave an impression because in the boardrooms, when they are presenting, when they're showing or they're presenting their data, even if they're making a presentation for the bosses, and they will do it in such a manner where the bosses will look good, and then because the bosses will look good because of your data, your presentations, the slices that you have put together, then the bosses will also support you. And these people will be very, very good at leaving a mark. So they will leave a mark, they will leave their brand by marketing themselves as people who the bosses can depend on, the department can depend on, the company can depend on. So when you become dependable based on your logic, your reasoning, data oriented, with a very, very practical approach, number driven approach, then nobody can question you. Numbers work in today's world, and wherever you go, it is numbers which are driving the world, numbers which are taking the world forward. So if you have the 10th house nakshatra lord as Mercury, you know that communication being very, very good, precise, logical in communication, being data oriented, very logical, being very prepared, and very, very analysis oriented. This is not only about being analytical. This is also about being analytical by using analysis, by using all sorts of data slices. And these people are the ones who will depend a lot on the interdepartment connections. They will know people in different departments. They will know where to extract the data. They will go with market research. They will collect information about competitors also. Even if you don't have that big a role where you need market research and data and all, if you think that way, and if your presentation is that way, if your department is posited as if you're competing with the industry, and you use industry analysis to be able to present your case, then you're already showcasing yourself as a true future leader. So if Mercury is the lord of the nakshatra, which is the nakshatra of the 10th house, then it's a very, very logical, practical, data oriented approach and growth for you.